Hey everybody, it is Colin Nitro for Nitromaniac TV's wrestling channel, and it is the most anticipated wrestling weekend for a long time in the wrestling world. The inaugural All Elite Wrestling event, Double or Nothing, takes place this Saturday, May 25th, from the MGM Grand Garden Arena in Las Vegas, Nevada. And these are my official predictions for the event. As I said with the Money in the Bank predictions about a week ago or so, you might want to bet against me here, because my record with these is fairly shoddy. Alright, so I'm just using a match rundown from Wikipedia, so I don't anticipate that this will be the way that the card is presented, but I'm just going to read it as such off of the Wikipedia page. The 21-man Casino Royale Battle Royal will be on a pre-show, and again, really unique circumstances with this Battle Royal, where they have the different participants of the Battle Royal kind of draw cards and be part of a group where, you know, everybody is either hearts or clubs or diamonds and that stuff, and they come out in that group, in that numbering as they draw, right? We've seen some very interesting names sign up for this in the coming weeks. Glacier, Brian Pillman Jr. is part of this. Joey Janela is part of this. Just recently, Shawn Spears, the former Ty Dillinger of WWE fame, is part of this. It's going to be so tough to pick a winner off of this. The winner gets a future AEW world title shot at an upcoming show. So the stakes are really high off of this one. If I have to pick somebody in this match that would probably get that nod for that shot, it would probably be MJF, just due to the push that they were giving him and the storyline on the being the Elite YouTube channel and that stuff. They seem to be pushing him very hard. Would this be a scenario where, say, a John Moxley or maybe another huge signing would come out as the Joker holder for number 21? You'd never know exactly. We'll find out the day of the show, so it's hard to predict on that. But given the people in the Battle Royal, I'm going to say MJF will be your winner of the Casino Royale Battle Royal. Also, a nice little bonus match on this pre-show will be Kip Sabian versus Sammy Guevara. And I think Guevara is going to win this one. I've been watching a lot of his PWG stuff over the past few weeks, and especially his showing at the Battle of Los Angeles last year in 2018. You know, just he's a fun talent to watch. I think he's going to be a good one in a few years' time. So watch Sammy in this one, and subscribe to his YouTube channel, because it's super funny. He's a really funny, really awesome guy. So a treat for us women's wrestling fans is we got a Joshi 6-women tag on this card. Aja Kong's team featuring Aja Kong, Yuka Sakazaki, and Emi Sakura taking on Hikaru Shida, Riho, and Ryu Mizunami. I've seen Shida wrestle live before on Shimmer. She was on Shimmer 62 in New Orleans, which was my very first Shimmer card that I've ever seen. Aja Kong, of course, is a legend in Japan, and is signed to AEW, and I think Sheeta's signed to AEW as well. This will be fun. This will be a lot of fun to watch, kind of that Stardom, Joshi, Japanese strong style, just rock and roll. It'll be very similar to what went on with the 6-women tag at the Supercard prior to the show at MSG, I think. Give Aja Kong's team the nod in that one. Best Friends tag team, Chuck Taylor and Trent Beretta taking on Angelico and Jack Evans. Kind of an independent dream match here. This will be a fantastic, probably very comedic, very funny, maybe spotty tag team contest. Will be that junior heavyweight style that everybody loves. I think early on in the show it'll be if they put it early on in the show, it'll be great. I will go with Angelico and Jack Evans as your winners, as the former Lucha Underground standouts start to really pick up steam now with AEW. All those people that were on Lucha Underground back when Lucha Underground was booming have picked up steam in whatever promotion they've signed. Look at Brian Cage. Look at Johnny Impact. Look at Ricochet even. The women's triple threat match that's been heavily advertised. We got Britt Baker versus Nyla Rose versus Kylie Ray. Dr. Britt Baker, DMD, we've seen her at Shimmer 113 put on an impressive showing in a losing effort against Tessa Blanchard in that match. But by far, it was one of the highlights of my trip for sure. And I think I'm going to go with Britt in this match. I think that I think there's probably a feud building between Nyla and Kylie Ray, and I think that we might see, maybe we'll see a major AEW acquisition in the women's division come out and make their presence known in this match. Maybe if they sign like a Tennille Dashwood or something like that, that'd be like the perfect spot for them. So we'll see what happens. One of the most anticipated matchups on this card is for the AAA World Tag Team Championship. The Lucha Brothers, the challengers, Penta L0M and Rey Fenix, taking on the Young Bucks, the current champions, Matt and Nick Jackson. And I think this will be the card where the Lucha Bros regain the AAA Championship. I think that they're trying to build something up, maybe potential for the Triple Mania to have a third for a trilogy between the Bucks and the Lucha Bros. But this is probably the night that Matt and Nick drop the belts to the Lucha Bros on this card. And again, with it being a new show and an inaugural pay-per-view, the anticipation, or almost in every match, you can anticipate people being introduced, and signed. That's just really cool. I've never experienced that before, ever, in watching a show as that at this level. Doing predictions at this level, virtually anything can happen here. So it's like impossible. It's like trying to hit a moving target with stuff. So it's going to be neat. I just like how they have this on Wikipedia here. Quite simply put, Cody versus Dustin. Cody Rhodes versus Dustin Rhodes. One-on-one in a brother versus brother contest, and I think that Cody will probably get the upper hand over Dustin in this match, but look for it to be a potential show stealer. I think that if this is indeed one of Dustin's last wrestling appearances in ring and that stuff, I think he'll want to go out with a bang, and I still think Dustin Rhodes has it. I think I think he's got enough for a 20-minute affair, especially with Cody. I think it'll be a great match. 6-man tag, SoCal Uncensored. So Daniels, Kazarian, and Scorpion Sky taking on Seema, T-Hawk, and El Lindemann, the Stronghearts from OWE. And this will be a fantastic 6-man tag. I can almost see this one maybe opening the show. I know that they have this kind of higher up the card on the Wikipedia article that I'm looking at. I'm just using that as reference, just what's on the card, not as of right now. Man, it's going to be probably that'll be a match that will be a highlight reel match for sure. I think all 6 of those guys can really go in the ring. Watch for the Stronghearts to take the win over SoCal Uncensored, I think, with SoCal Uncensored potentially playing the heels here. I think they are going to be uber heelish, as they were at WrestleCon, as they were all around New York on Mania weekend. They will be uber heelish here in this one. And of course, the big main event with an added stipulation right now at this point. As it stands right now, Omega Jericho 2, the winner of this contest, will take on the winner of the 21-man Casino Battle Royal at a future AEW event for the vacant AEW World Heavyweight title. I said this back in February. It's quite the coup for AEW to get Jericho and Omega 2. It's awesome that Jericho and Omega are signed to AEW and that this match can come to North American soil in front of a North American crowd. I think that it would be an awesome one-on-one contest. If it remains a one-on-one contest, I believe that Jericho will beat Omega. Just due to the fact that Jericho next week has to go over to New Japan Pro Wrestling to take on Kazuchika Okada for the IWGP World Championship. So he's going to want to win leading into that match. Hangman Adam Page was supposed to take on Pac on this pay-per-view. We all know what happened prior to Pac deciding not to continue his relationship with All Elite Wrestling and so forth. So they had the match in England. I'm going to watch that match a little bit later on. I haven't had a chance to watch it yet this week, but that's on my to-watch list, and you'll get my opinion on that a little bit later on. But I think that this would be the spot where Hangman Page would be inserted into the card. Just hear me out here. Omega, Jericho, Paige as a three-man either triangle or triple threat match, with the winner going to the next pay-per-view to take on the Casino Royale battle Royal winner. Now, you could easily put Hangman Page into Casino Royale Battle Royal. However, that would be a little bit of a demotion, considering that match is already scheduled to be on the free-for-all, the pre-show. So, I don't know. I think Adam Page deserves a main event try if that's the case. I think that he could work well with Jericho and Omega. And so, that's just going to be an outside prediction that I put in this one. I think that Page will end up in that main event as a special announcement, right after Omega and Jericho are announced. And we will have Omega, Jericho, and Paige as a triangle match or a triple threat for the number one contendership spot for the AEW World Championship opportunity versus the Casino Royale Battle Royal winner. And of course, if you want to advertise your youth movement, MJF versus Adam Page is probably that's a fantastic match. I think that would be great. Ergo, I'm looking forward to it. I hope you are too. Put your predictions below down in the comments, and let's discuss AEW, All Elite Wrestling, Double or Nothing. Happy wrestling watching later days. I'm Kellen Nitro. We'll see ya, and stay safe out there, guys. Enjoy this weekend if you're down in Vegas. Enjoy all the Starcasty type stuff, and get all your promos and pics and signatures and phone numbers and emails and everything that you need. I wish I could be down there, but you know what? Maybe sights aimed for 2020. That's all I'm going to say. That's all I'm going to say for right now, but maybe sights aimed for 2020 for that. I got 2020 vision. We'll just put it that way. All right, folks.